I sound like this. So while simcomming is where I can sign and talk at the same time, and it's not going to be like perfect ASL, but it does all right, I suppose. You know, for some who are just learning how to sign, it's good for them to hear the word and see the sign. But sometimes I tend to voice and sign something completely different but meaning the same. You know, like if I would just, yeah, we're not gonna, that's another time. If you see it, you can point it out. Point it out, that's not the right sign. See, if I'm using my voice, I can't remember. The reason why I can sound like this is because I grew up, no, I'm just kidding, I'm a big fan of M&M Marshall. Madam, this is the sign for M&M. Not the food you eat, or the candy. No, this is M&M for Marshall Matter. M&M. My favorite. So, I am married. This is not a dating video. No. Don't think people out there, ugh. That's dog number 1. No, that's my wife. That's my wife. Yes, please. Sandwiches for dinner. Delicious. I have a dog number 2, Morgan. Sweet, sweet dog. He just looked. Come here. I just saw him. He's right there. He's right there. Come here. Come here. Up. Come here. He's like smells turkey. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Oh, sorry. Death inside me tend to veer off. I need to come back. Talking about the reason why I can sound like this is because I grew up in a mainstream school where I didn't have an interpreter. So I was stuck for 7 hours a day because when I was young, I didn't have a voice to sound like this, and I'm not going to, mimic another voice to show you what it sounds like because, I'm not rude. I mean, it wouldn't be rude if I did it, but, some deaf people don't have the choice of how they sound, so I'm not going to copy them. But, if you're friends with deaf, you know what some deaf friends sound like. So, yeah, Um, so I grew up in a mainstream school, and I had 7 hours a day while other kids were out going having fun and doing, their recess and having a great time. I was stuck in a little cubicle, man. I mean, it's small. I mean, I could do this, and I'd be kicking the wall in front of me. Then I was like, sweet, sweet older lady. She was so nice, so sweet. Gotta make those shapes. It would have been cuter if it was like a little baby face, not a grown man with a beard. But that would be weird. So I grew up doing this, and all my friends at the time were like, hearing. So no one understood what ASL was. It's like, what is that? Isn't that some weird stuff? And I'm like, I know, right? ASL? What? Talk with your hands? That's so bullshit. But we do it. We love it. And we're good with it. We don't need to use our voice. I use my voice. I practice up into like, torture with that. Plus my grandma, my sweet Italian grandmother, loved to hear this voice. She's probably the only one, as I don't like hearing it. Let's see. Why do I want to start? There are people out there who need a little bit of more encouragement. Get out and not want to be like stuck in isolation all day. Be a lonely world. And if you comment something below, that's cool. I will try my best to give you a response. Is there a T in response? Oh, who cares? This is not a spelling channel. Okay? Or channel. This looks like I'm drinking something. No. Channel. Video. This. That is what this thing is right here. Can you see that little thing? Where is it? Right there. Yeah. I'm a bit old school. I have like a cute small. My laptop is like. That is my laptop right there. Laptop. So, why this? Oh, before I continue, before I see that sign? That can be confusing for some people. Not me, but some out there hearing, like, whoa. The sign, whoa. That means, what's that hearing word for that? I don't know. Oh, like a hearing person equivalent would be like, that's insane. So like, whoa! Yeah, that's what it means. It means it's insane, like crazy. So, if you like the video and you want to see more, I'm going to try my best to post. For right now, it's going to probably be one, but if I feel like the courage to do two, I'll do that. And I don't know which day or time when I will upload. Plus, I'm not a patient person. If I'm like, that computer's going to tell me it's like 3 hours, I'm like, I'll see you in 3 hours. Right. So, before we move on, this is when I'm signing and talking, that's income. And there are many deaf that do that. There are deaf people out there who don't mind the way they sound. There are some who will not say nothing. My sister-in-law, deaf herself, won't say nothing. Others have friends talk a little bit, yeah. So, before we move on, ASL.